Hello, hello, hello! It is 6 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern. It is time for Gargoyle Nation Live. Ba, 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 ba. Once again, we have trucks sneaking in during work hours when he's not supposed to be, and I love it. I am here for it. I always want to see that kind of shenanigery. That's not a word, but we're gonna go with it, because, you know, that's what we're going to do. So yes, who is all in the chat? Oh wait, before I start anything, I'm gonna switch it to live chat instead of the top chat, because I finally remembered. So who's all here so far? Yes, Truck and Sam and Cosmina and Morand and Greg. We are slowly rolling in for the chat this evening. It's been a long day, so I much understand if people are slow to drive in. So we will give it a few minutes for everyone else to show up. I am just also trying to find something. Hit the mic, take a drink. Trying to find something with the dang live score for the game right now, because I know it starts. No, I don't want your cookies. I don't want any of your cookies. Go away. No cookies. Okay. Confirm my choice. Sure. Okay, there we go. We'll see how good this website is. I don't know. Because my computer hates... It will not allow me to watch the games live. As I said, I have to steal my roommate's laptop in order to see the games. And plus, as much as a good streaming service as I found is, every now and then the stream will just die, because of course they're trying to stop it, and I have to switch, and it's like I would have to keep the laptop like on the other end of the room in order to see anything. It's just, nah, it's not worth the hassle. It's not worth the hassle. I'll just have a live counter going on instead. Ooh, it's a word as far as I'm concerned. Works for me. Works for me. Oh, the timing of these works perfectly, since it's right when my department closes and I take a break. I did it with you in mind, Sam. I have to admit, it was all done just for you. Shenanigery is saved in my phone's dictionary. I'm gonna try and make it a word in mine now. You're here having a good time and making miserable people seethe. Yes, apparently, people are mad at my thumbnails. I don't know what's going on. I don't much care either. I find it quite amusing. I mentioned it in my Discord, because again, it's like, what the heck is going on here? And it was mostly because I get it every so often. Every now and then somebody will pop up and, you know, just be a jerk. But the fact that now it's actually 3 days in a row I've gotten something from somebody. I actually got the I didn't know Reddit had this option. The like, give help to this person anonymously type thing. I got one of those now too, and I'm like, wow, people are whatevs. It's amusing. I laugh at it. So when I tell others, it's like, yeah, this is the stuff that's coming at me now, and I don't know why. But I sit there and laugh about it. It's like, hey, look at the stupid thing somebody sent me. That's what I do. Gee whiz, the storms kept me out last week. I had to work. Stupid work. Stupid work. Evan Star is here. Morand is here. Cons of Summer Dreams is here. Yay, I forgot to eat today. Again. I don't know why I do. But the upside is, because I think it was Evan Star that told me about the guava and cheese empanadas, but I've been holding back on buying those or making them, because, like, I don't remember what the guava... Your thumbnails are great. Don't ever change them. Thank you, Zydar. Again, no, I'm not even just... What I do my thumbnails, I like them. I don't care. But anyway, for the guava thing, I wasn't going to just immediately make, you know, guava and cheese empanadas, because, like, oh, I haven't had the guava paste since the last time I was in Argentina, really, and that was a while ago. So instead, finally I remembered to go to the Hispanic grocery store, because I was in the area, and I didn't quite get the guava paste, but it is still guava paste, but they come in little cubes. and they're covered in sugar. So I decided to go with these. Plus they were like $3, and for some reason this one was also 25% off. So I'm like, okay, let me get it. And this way, first of all, if I have to throw out $3 worth of food, also it's guava. I'll find somebody in the house that likes it, or somebody else. But also it's fruit covered in sugar. How can you go wrong? These are really delicious. I threw one in my mouth right before I hit live because I'm like, I forgot to eat. So I'm gonna at least have one of these. They're delicious. They're delicious, guys. I don't know, like the brand is Su Sabor. If you guys can, maybe there's other companies, I don't know. This is the company that I found at my Latin store. I recommend it because it's just guava paste. It's guava, that's it. It's guava covered in sugar. You really can't go wrong. So now that I like that, now it's like, okay, but again, I'm seeing my mom in a couple weeks. So, although she told me we never had the guava in Argentina. It was a different fruit that they make a similar paste, and I don't remember what she called it. I don't even remember the name of the fruit. Actually, no, I messaged to her because she's like, oh, I'll ask Google what it translates to. She loves being able to just vocally ask Google questions. She loves it. But quince, it's made out of quince fruit. So whatever or at least the Argentinian translation of that for, she's like, oh no, we had that one and you probably had that one. But since I'm going to go see her in a few weeks and she knows how to make the empanada dough, I figured, look, let me just wait until I'm in town with her, and that way at least I don't buy like pre-made empanada discs. It'll be better empanada dough, and hopefully it'll be good. See, Evan Star knows they're delicious. See? My instinct on hearing someone has trouble with thumbnails is to get an emery board, but maybe that's the wrong answer. Oh my gosh, I should have an emery board. I should bring one down. My roommate stole mine. It was a thick one. It was a cheap one. It's just, I need something. But yeah, just sit. Anytime somebody, I should make, oh my God, I should make an emoji of me just sitting there doing my nail. I'm telling you, evolving into a non-corporeal entity is the way to go. Gaseous clouds, beings of pure energy, disembodied consciousness, whatever tickles your fancy. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. I just had pizza for dinner. How dare you? No, I'm starving. Luckily, it's pork chops tonight. So it's literally just like, as I finish up here, I can literally just scream up to the roommates, start getting them seasoned. I'm coming upstairs type thing. In Ohio, I mainly see Goya brand Hispanic. Goya seems to be the big thing in the States. I don't know how good the competition is in the States. Then again, it's like, I don't go by brand names when I buy ethnic foods. I just be like, this is what I need. Also, speaking of, because I was there, this needs to be mixed up terribly. I saw a concentrate for, oh my God, why am I forgetting the name now? Horchata? Concentrated horchata. I didn't know that was a thing. So I bought it and I made some. Of course, they were like, hey, yeah, the recipe, these are you need this much of the concentrate, this much sugar, and this much water. It called for 1 liter of water. I'm like, no, I'm not doing 1 liter of water on something I've never tried before. So I cut it in half, which filled up this, essentially. Guys, it's good. If you have not had horchata, if you hate cinnamon, avoid it. If you hate cinnamon, avoid it. But dang. Now, granted, I want to also try this with soy milk, because I think the water just makes it too thin. I'd like something a little bit like thicker. That's how I do it. Even my coffee. It's like, oh yeah, you can add water because it's instant coffee. But like, no, if you add a milk, almond, soy, rice, whatever, it's thicker than just putting water. So that's what I do. And plus with soy milk, it's very filling. So yeah, again, I've never had horchata before. Even my mother didn't even know what it was. So I don't know if it's as big in Argentina, or at least her neck of the woods in Argentina. I don't know. Plus she had Italian parents. So, but like if I try to make this, it's going to make me a huge bloody batch And no, it's rather go to concentrate. So guaranteed, actual making it is probably better than the concentrate, but for trying it, and again, for $9 now I can make, oh, like 10 liters worth of horchata. But it does need to be stirred because it falls to the bottom. I can't get the straw through the hole. There we go. So our Hunter's Moon Part 1 recording is actually going up before the end of the week. Woo! Congrats, Greg. We had ravioli stuffed with ricotta cheese and spinach Alfredo sauce and chicken. Okay, I'm moving in with Evan Star. That's it. No, Evan Star, you move up here. I'm not moving to the States. You move up here. There's plenty of room in the basement. We can fit a whole family down here. Yeah. That way I can get really good food, whether in Calgary or in Ontario. It works for me. This is how we're going to do this. And this way you also get Canadian citizenship. So it's a win-win. I had pozole a little while ago and my mom makes a specific chili sauce for it that makes it spicy but absolutely delicious. I miss spicy food. Granted, I've never been like not crazy spicy, but I don't know, age or whatever. My body just went, oh, it's got a hint of spice? No, you die now. No. Oh, I got a taco place around here that'll send you horchata for delivery. Nice. Hey, there's Ghost Max. Hello. All this talk of food I'll eat when I get off work. I'll eat when I'm done in here. Because, yeah, I'm not bringing food. Oh, my goodness. Now I just want to drink. I just want to sit here and drink this. Frig, I don't know what it is. Is it because of all the cinnamon in it? I don't know. But I just literally want to sit here and drink this. It's almost addicting. It just puts this flavor. If you've never had it, my goodness. If you hate cinnamon, I'm sorry, you cannot have this. But dang nabbit. Oh my god. I'm really sad that I drank half of it yesterday because I wanted to try it. And now I'm sitting here going, no, I could probably drink this whole thing sitting here. And now that's all I want to do. Oh my god. Dang nabbit. There are so many people asking us what's next after Hunter's Moon, and I keep saying we're skipping Chronicles, but I was asked about the Wilderness before SLG, and that's maybe a 10-minute combo. Hey, at least it's a combo that you get your group together and talk for 10 minutes on it. It's 10 minutes. I'm game. I don't take up too much room, but will there be room for my Gargoyles merch? I mean, I'm always on the hunt for free shelves. Like every now and then something will pop up. I don't care if they don't match. I'm at that point. I just want shelves. Heck, the shelves I have here for my books, I think one was free, but I misread the ad and I didn't realize it wasn't an IKEA shelf. So I have an IKEA shelf on the bottom and a non-IKEA shelf on the top. I'm like, I don't care. They're almost the same color. One's shorter than the other. They hold my stuff. I don't care. I don't care. But yes, there is plenty. There's so much wall space in this basement. It's crazy. I've barely used any of it. Like there's still from X on, there's still like a good 3 feet to the next wall, which that's a closet. And then from like, because I know, but from the end of the bookcase on is still another, yeah, probably another good 3 feet. So like it's spacious and I don't know what to do with it. And plus it's also like there's multiple people living here, so I'm not just taking over the basement. I'm like, this is my corner at least. We'll figure stuff out. You like spicy food? I live in chili capital of the world. State question, red or green? No chilies. Like I put like chili spice and whatever to give it that little bit of like flavor and heat, but I literally can't take it anymore. If there are pepper flakes, I'm done. Like the amount of times I've accidentally bitten into like a pepper seed. Oh boy, no, no, please, no. Morand, I would be interested to hear about the Wilderness anyway. Yeah, see, we just want to hear about it. It won't be an entire episode, Greg, but it's 10 minutes. Like, my whole thing is, okay, like YubTub likes the minimum 8-minute long video, so I always try to at least hit the 8 minimum, and that's why it's like, oh, I want to do that video that I told you about, that you sent me the thing, and I'm just like, I don't know how to ramble about this for 8 minutes. This is literally a 2-minute conversation. How do I drag it out? And I can't. I wish. It's hard enough getting those top 5 videos that I do to 8 minutes. Demona was easy. Demona was easy. Macbeth and Brooklyn gave me trouble. So that's another reason why I don't do them. It's like YubTub, they don't penalize if it's less than 8 minutes, but they prefer 8 minutes and longer. So I always try to hit that mark. And yeah, it's like, how do I? Because I can ramble, and then it's just nonsense rambling. New Sam, I'm trying not to keep working while I'm on break, but I'm in the middle of fixing up a G1 drill type power dasher, and I want to keep going. It's one of those things where it's like, it's work, but you enjoy it so much that it doesn't feel like work. So that's, I mean, if it doesn't feel like, you have me on in the background, it's fine. Heaven Star, I'm still hoping you guys can have the Gargoyles biology crew on. That missed that convergence. Oh my gosh. I want to try and almost figure out a way to see if I can get the biology people on a live, so that, like, as much as the biology crew on Voices from the Eyrie would be freaking cool because they have the benefit of having Weissman on, I think just a fun little, we're going to do actual biology talk on Gargoyle Nation with a couple of those people. I would freaking love to do that. If they're game for it, I definitely am too. 100 schedule. We'll figure out schedules and time zones and stuff like that. But that would be, even if they're only voice, even if they're only, we'll have a little avatar thingy in the corner for them or some. I will figure this out if they are game, because the biology talk is fun. I saw today somebody was asking about why Demona has red eyes and all the males have white, and it's like, quick explanation, but no one really knew why the females go red and the males go white. It's like, oh, we need our biologists for this, because that's a question of, okay, yeah, it depends on their sex. It's, females red and males white, but it's like, why? Like, oh, we need the biologist for this, because that would be so much fun. Because I can say I was around, but sort of outside the fandom between season 2 and SLG, and sort of want to know what I missed. Oh, so much. No. You miss some really cool cons and a lot of bad fanfic, and I include. Oh, Moran saw my response on that specific post. Yeah, see, I'm very rarely online, and I'm very rarely on Facebook because Facebook is the devil. But the few times I do log on and I look, sometimes that post from that group will pop up, and if I catch it early and very few people have answered, I will, post. I will answer. If not, if everyone's already gotten to it, I tend to leave it alone. Hey, Lindsay's here. Hello, Lindsay. Hello, Lindsay. Oh my God. This is my new, can I say the D word? I don't know, but oh my God. It's better this has been sitting in the fridge for 2 days now. It's better on the second day. I don't know why. Oh my God. It's possible because this had most of the concentrate still sitting on the bottom even after shaking it. So I don't, but it's so good. I'm tempted to make my own, but it involves like 6 sticks of cinnamon. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I know now about the cons, including one I could have taken the darn L to if I'd had. Oh no, Morand, no. Legit, the only reason I got to go to the Montreal one is because I found out about it, I think, a month before the con. Legit, about a month. And can we go to Montreal? Because who the heck says no to going to Montreal? That was, it's like, yeah, I want to go to convention, but it's in Montreal. Can we go to Montreal? So I won. Even bad Gargoyles fanfic can have its own weird charm, at least to me. No, I have very rarely seen bad fanfic, and most of the time, anytime it's, for me, I consider it bad, is like the lack of sentence structure and punctuation, and when characters are completely like coming out of left field in their person, like they've completely changed their personality. Like there's always going to be deviation because it's fanfic and people want to write what they prefer, what they want to see. That's fine. But it's mostly the visual of how everything's written. If I can't comfortably read it, then I consider it bad fanfic. Everyone can work on writing stuff down. It takes practice, but it's that thing of like, look, if English, especially if it is your second, third, fourth language, whatever, I get that, but it needs to be legible. It needs to need to be able to read it. I admit, when it comes to Gargoyles, I'm all about the canon. Yeah, I mean, obviously, that's why we're here, right? Because canon. This is your new Demona. Yes, it's exactly this my new Demona. That's my new Demona. I'm craving it right now, and I don't have enough to last me the stream. I'm really mad at myself. I also enjoy it and only like the canon for Gargoyles. Again, to each their own. I will never tell a person, no, you have to hate the fanfic, go away, or no, you have to like the fanfic. Otherwise, people enjoy this franchise the way they enjoy it. The only time it's like, no, you're wrong, is when, no, literally the creator has said this and people still go, no. Then it's like, what? No. Ghost Max. When it comes to why things are the way they are, I go by the lyric from the Mystery Science. Okay, that's just me. From the Mystery Science Theater 3000 theme. Repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. Not wrong. We're missing a Splargery Goober. What the heck is this? We're almost half an hour into the stream, and there is still no Splargery Goober. I am disappointed. I am hurt. I'm gonna go cry. The rest of the stream is just gonna be me crying in the corner. Morand, I like the challenge of writing fic to try to line up with the canon myself, and happily we have a lot of canon to line up with. Sometimes it's also just like, I find it with I've had a friend tell me this, and it makes a lot of sense. That you take characters from whatever show, and then in this case it'll be Gargoyles, but you take those characters because you love them so much, and because you feel whatever with them, and there's something going on in your life that even talking to people just isn't kind of releasing the stress or whatever, that you use the characters from whatever show and use them to kind of help you work through the problem. It doesn't even need to be the same problem, but it's like, hey, yeah, I'm going to create this problem for this character, and this is how it's going to be solved. And in writing it, it helps the person just not let go, but, de-stress and work through it and all that stuff. It's like, and they turn it into a fanfic at that point. It's like, whatever works. The thing about characters' personalities completely changing, that's how most fic authors wrote Demona, and since she's my favorite, well, I will admit, yes, my first hand at fanfic, also because I hadn't watched the show, I had no way of getting my hands on it. It was audio clips that I had found, thanks to Napster and stuff like that. So I had no idea of Demona's personality and all that stuff, but I did write her incorrectly. But it was also stuff I never posted. It was just, and then once I found out, once I was able to rewatch the show, I was like, oh, that's now garbage. I was a bad fanfic once. Still haven't found my character consistency. I even checked under the couch. Nice. Yeah, I'm a bit of a language arts nutsy myself sometimes. Structure, grammar, and especially spelling, etc. are really important to me. I know I mess up, so I never dig at somebody when it comes to certain punctuation. Like, where the heck do you use a semicolon or a colon? Like stuff like that. I am never. I've been on this planet for decades now, and some of it, it's just like, how do you use this? I still don't know. So there's stuff that it's whatever. Spelling, just use the right, please use the correct word, like two, and two. Your, and you are, like, there, and there. Please get those right. Please. There was an easy way to learn those. I know dyslexia and stuff like that plays a part, and people will mess up. That's fine. But there's some people, you tell them the difference and they're like, no, I refuse to learn. And why are you here? I want more past Demona stories while Clan in Stone Sleep. I've been tempted to try that, but at the same time, now that we have the Demona miniseries, I looked at it, I'm like, I can't, no. I can't. No, if I try to write anything, it's going to be garbage next to this, so no. Ghost Max Weissman put a lot of thought into Gargoyles, which invites these deep dives, but some people do cross into CinemaSins territory. Yeah, we need some Splargry. See? We need to start harassing Splargry Goobert to show up, because what? I'm here fully today, and Splargry Goobert is... Oh! We have an Evan Star all night, and no Splargry Goobert. What is this? Last week I was celebrating my 12-year-old birthday and had to be a good host to my 2 friends. No. No. But also, happy birthday to the 12-year-old. I mean, 12 years old, it's almost a teenager. They're getting attitude now, aren't they? They're getting attitude now, aren't they? A lot of early redemption Demona stories. In a future story I want to do, she'll have a relapse into canon Demona. Ideas are just rolling in my head. Again, it's just fun. It's the reminder of, this is your own fun thing, you know, and don't take it more seriously than the canon. Like, don't start trying to impose, no, this is what actually should happen. That sort of thing. People can have their disagreements, but it's like, no, I wrote it this way, so it's better than that. Seen a couple of people say that canon comic Demona is too mean, and I can't help but think WTF. I think 3 decades of fanfic or fan interpretation of Demona plays a part here. She's too mean. Good, she's the villain. Are people forgetting she's the villain? She's the bad guy? Or are they going, yeah, but she helped save Angela in that one episode. Yeah, because that's her daughter. That's it. She didn't have an epiphany. She literally tried to off the human race a couple episodes later. She's too mean. That's the point. That's the whole point. At least Greg is giving us a realistic villain. I'm tired of the villains where it's like, oh, kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna destroy the world today. Oh, the good guy stopped me, so I'll go and hide for a week, and I will have a similar plan next week. Like, those are boring villains. Like, Demona has full-on dang plans, and yes, she steals eggs. As long as the shows get bad, like TGC, I'm fine with accepting most shows. Never semi, I always go full colon. Wait, Sam. Jeez. So is it that Demona is too mean, or that they aren't... Why did the chat jump on me? Or they aren't getting her motivations completely? I'm wondering if it's a bit of that whole, like, the media disconnect or something, and now that it's not kind of like in your face as animation, that now it's, you have to read it. It's, I don't even know where I'm going with this. Like, she's too mean. Yes. What, do you want her to pick flowers with the clan? Like, what? It is a little bit of media illiteracy, I think. A little bit. Demona is flippin' vicious. I love her. Exactly. We love her because she's awful. I really need to do a Demona video, don't I? Do I need to do a Demona video? Please don't make me. You're gonna make me do a Demona video, aren't you? I really don't know. I got into it with someone who hated how Weissman depicted her in Quest and then admitted they never read Quest, just a summary. Yeah. That, oh my gosh, Greg, they probably did an AI summary. Oh my gosh. Oh my. That seems to be a thing that is becoming popular now. I really, granted, when we were all going through college and stuff like that, we had Spark Notes, and that's fine. But at least Spark Notes was written by humans, and so people had read the books that they were now giving you notes for. That's fine. The AI is not that. It's just a computer that does a whatever summary. How do you not read the content and then say, I don't like how she was depicted based on a summary? I don't. What? Yeah, I'm fine with doing the Cliff Notes version of stuff, but as well you might. Of course, I'm also the one who never leaned on the Cliff Notes in school, so maybe I have a bias there. I mean, Cliff Notes had its place. I think I have one. I have one book, I think. But otherwise, I read the stuff. If anything, having Angela around has made Demona worse. A little bit. But Demona in Quest feels right on target to me, so I don't know why someone would complain. Again, I gotta wonder what summary they read and guarantee, like, oh, maybe it's yeah, she stole the egg. Yeah, it's Demona. Like, what? She took absolute delight in smashing the human statues in City of Stone to the point of being downright giddy. Like, some people really do need to rewatch the show. Because, first of all, it's going to be faster, but it's like, you need to rewatch the show and realize those people that she's smashing don't come back. They're not coming back after the spell is broken. Just like her clan didn't come back. I mean, she only wants to destroy humans, which, can you blame her? Demona was BSing herself into thinking that she's not responsible for her actions for a millennium. Of course she's mean. She's mean and she's broken. Lindsay, how about a fanfic where the love interest of Demona actually goes from good to evil following in her path? That would be fun. That would be fun to do. That she just, you know, turns them. I mean, we have enough romance and novels, kind of, not going the evil direction, at least I don't know of any. But, you know, they already have like friends to lovers, enemies to lovers. It's already a thing, so why not from good to evil? So I think Evan Star wants a Demona video. I'm not quite sure. The comment doesn't really come through in text. Evan Star, I'm not quite sure. Do you want a Demona video? It's Darth Vader's fault. Because of his redemption, people think every villain should be redeemed. I didn't even realize he got a redemption. I know nothing of Star Wars. I know episode 4. Sorry, that's all I know. No, what little I know of Star Wars, most of it came from Spaceballs. That's most of my knowledge on Star Wars. It's from Spaceballs. I watch the good stuff, right? No, I'm freezing, Cosmina. I'm freezing. I still have the heater on. I can't feel anything. I gotta. Oh, there we go. Got it closer to me. Of course, it's gonna melt the chair or something. Hey, is Logan? Yeah, Logan's not here either. So yeah, Evan Star, you gotta be the troublemaker. I guess so. If you're willing to take up the torch, we're missing a Splargy Goober. We're missing a Logan. Like, this is. Did something happen in the universe? Did I miss something? I do wonder what Demona's view of being redeemed would be in relation to where she's at now. I'm sure we will see. I hope we need a Time Dancer miniseries and we need a 2198 miniseries. Please, Wiseman. Please. I already begged in my last video, please. Now I'm adding 2198, please. AI is a plague. generative AI is a plague. I don't mind it being used in medical stuff to like help whatever things where it's like, oh, it's actually doing better than a human could do. Generative AI can go die in a fire. NTAC, but I've tried to write Demona as Wicked, so I hope I'm not writing one of those stories or 30 of them. Wow, 30. I always wanted Demona. Of course, Greg wants a Demona. You don't see your opinion. I can't take it because, of course, you want a Demona video. You have Demona tattooed on your body, Greg. Your opinion, I know where it's gonna go. I'd watch a Demona. Oh my God, everyone was. Oh, it's the thing is, it's like just like we're doing now. Like you start talking about Demona, and you can just go on and on and on and on. I'm like. And granted, I could easily make a 30-minute video talking about Demona. No one's going to watch a 30-minute video. So the hardest part about doing a Demona video is trying to condense everything she is into like 10 minutes. I don't like going beyond 10 minutes. I really don't. Because I know people's attention spans are short. Mine's short too. I can sit down and read a book. But the amount of times I have to go back and reread a paragraph because my mind just randomly wandered while reading. So, like, 10 minutes is kind of like 15 minutes max is what I'm comfortable doing. And that's like 3 hours of editing. Ooh. Anyone who's worked any amount of retail would agree with Demona wanting to wipe out humanity. See, again. You work retail, you watch the news, like it literally is just like, you can agree with Demona. It makes sense. Look, up until Voices of Eerie episode, I actually thought the Weird Sisters fixed her chaos. Restart Wars, you're not missing anything. That's what I figured. Maybe one of these days I'll grab episode 4, 5, and 6 and just do a little mini marathon. Because I don't want to watch 1, 2, and 3. But just to give it a shot and see. But episode 4 didn't even do it for me. So, like, cool. Yeah, see, Spaceballs. Spaceballs is where it's at. Darth Vader sacrificed himself to save his son, basically. I, too, am not a Star Wars fan, but my cousin is. Oh, so that's what he did. Is that really a redemption, though? Would you like it would be like Demona technically sacrificed herself to save Angela. The difference is she's immortal, so she literally can't actually sacrifice herself, but she can put herself in all the harm's way to help to save Angela because it's her daughter, but at the same time, don't get in my way. I have plans. So like we don't consider Demona redeemed, although maybe some people probably do. People saw that episode. Demona fell into a fire. Oh, look, she's redeemed because she tried to save Angela. But as we all know, no, she's not redeemed. She just loved, again, her daughter. So she did what she did. If it was anyone else from the clan, no. If suddenly Demona decides to sacrifice herself for Goliath, for Brooklyn, for like anyone else, okay, then maybe you can say, there's some redemption. But when it's their kid, like, so they're not 100% monster. They're 99.999% monster. What? Again, see, you can talk about Demona till you literally run out of breath. Last week I caused trouble by saying I hate Baby Yoda. Greg, you always cause trouble. Like, this is just a thing with you now. In the new He-Man movie, Skeletor is evil because he's just effing evil. No tragic backstory, just evil and power hungry. Which is fine. I don't mind there not being a whole, oh, this is why they're evil. It's just, no, Skeletor's a jerk. That's it. Which is, I'm fine with that. I don't need, what's their reasoning? What happened? What triggered them? Sometimes there just isn't. They're just bad guy. That's it. I don't, and it's fine. See the Demona video. How many languages should I say yes in? Well, how many you got? Star Wars fan here, but we're talking Gargoyles. Very true. Star Wars is a cheap knockoff of Spaceballs, just saying, you know what? That Evan Star's right. 100, no. Star Wars is the ripoff of Spaceballs. Bet I'll watch 30 minutes of you talking about Demona. There would be so much rambling if I did half an hour. If I did a half-hour video of Demona. Oh god, that'd be like, oh, a half-hour video. Ooh. I'm thinking of how long. So I'm just trying to do numbers in my head, because a 30-minute video would usually be closer to like 45 minutes of record time, give or take, because sometimes there are parts where it's like, this doesn't work, or it's, you know, brain literally just dies halfway through. It's like, wait, what? This is why I also have notes during my video, so it's like brain just went. And sometimes like, oh, let me, you know, grab a drink, whatever. I cut all that stuff out, obviously. So a 30-minute video would be like 40 to 45 minutes of actual record time, which would be probably a good 3 to 4 hours editing. Oh, just for that, I don't want to do it. Ooh, 3 hours minimum edit. Oh, gosh, no, I don't want to. That's painful. That's painful. That requires a lot of breaks, which is fine. But yeah, especially now with my trip coming up, and I have to manage my time a little bit better, because I have to record a bunch of videos before I go, because I can't record while I'm out there. And I lost my spot in the chat. Where am I? I don't know. There we go. And Skeletor was fun for that. I don't want every villain like that. I don't even want most villains like that. But sometimes the Skeletor is refreshing. No room for him in Gargoyle. Yeah, exactly. It's like every now and then it's fine. There's too many Skeletors. 10 minutes isn't enough. You'll have to break it up into many episodes. Demona videos. What, I have to do like a background on Demona? God, I don't even know how I would do multiple videos on Demona. Because I'm not, I can touch on the psychology, but I'm not going to pretend like I understand all the psychology behind her. I'm not a psychologist. I took a psychology course in university. I'm not going to pretend I'm an expert on it or anything. Like I can do research on it, obviously. Maybe that's a thing that I'll try and write about while I'm in Ontario, because the upside is it's because I'll have some free time. It'll be easier to me just to sit down for like an hour and actually just research on her, because it would be fun. It would be fun. It would be fun. God, but there's so much. There's so much. I don't even know how I would plan it out. I won't recommend you giving Star Wars another shot. Now, Lord of the Rings, that I will always say give it another shot. I fell asleep during the first movie. Again, I don't know if it was because the room was warm or because I was, you know, laying down while watching the movie with a bunch of friends. I don't know, but I fell asleep. Okay, I didn't even fall asleep during episode 4. I fell asleep during the first Lord of the Rings movie. I think... I don't know if I can give a movie where I fell asleep in the middle of it another shot. I can't. No. Lord of the Rings deserves many chances. Does it? Does it? It's like 30 minutes of Desi and Demona talk threatened me with a good time. Look, I can suggest an Owen Puck episode. Oh no. Evans. Look, Evanstar, I know you have a thing for... But at the same time, especially because I got my members and my patrons, you are all more than welcome to shoot me episode ideas or video ideas. You all guys are more than welcome. You guys have, you know, again, you guys are members and patrons. You guys are, you know, cooler. But by all means, you guys are more than welcome to shoot me video ideas. If I can get it to work, then 100% I'll do it. 100%. If I ever say no, I know none of you are dumb enough to recommend, hey, do an R-rated video type thing of talking, you know, using particular language. I know none of you will actually do that. But legit, probably the only way I would say, no, I'm not doing a video on this is because I literally can't figure out how to make it sound cool. Because me, not cool. I don't care what you guys think. Literally takes me a while to write out the notes or whatever, because I'm trying to figure out, okay, how do I make this sound not boring? And if my level of boring is very low. Or high. I don't know which direction, but it's like, how can I ramble about this? You know, because I find it all interesting. It's just like what I find interesting, majority of people do not. That's the way it tends to work out. So it's that thing of how do I entertain everybody based on something that I find cool? That sort of thing. The amount of time I've been sitting trying to figure out, because I desperately, okay, again, I have a bias. I want to do a video on the Egyptian god Anubis and Anubis from Gargoyles, and I can't figure out how to do it. I've been sitting on the idea for like, oh God, 3 months now. Minimum 3 months, and I still haven't figured out how to write it. Still haven't. I'm like, how do I? Don't know. So it just sits there. It just sits there. Are you actually updating, or do I need to find another dang website? What are you doing? Okay. You're not updating. I don't like you. Go away. Katana is sort of another daughter of Demona. Yeah, not wrong. But we'll see. I've grown up watching Star Trek episodes, Star Wars movies, and even LOTR over and over all weekends for years, still do on occasion. Right now, what I'm doing is, because again, there's like no time for TV, but during my kind of cool down for the night before going to bed, I turn on Ink Master because it's on Pluto, and because I've seen the episodes 1,000,000,001 times, and there's literally no thinking, because they won't stream Friends, and that's the best thing for me to fall asleep to, because it's absolute nonsense. Because that's what I need before I go to bed. So yeah, I've just been streaming Ink Master. She has not turned from what has made her evil. I don't even buy that her saving Angela or anyone would redeem her. She's telling herself that. She's working to save the gargoyles anyway. Yeah, she has her own twisted thing. But again, just like if Darth Vader sacrificed himself to save his son, that doesn't mean he's a good guy. Same with Demona, sacrificing herself to save Angela. No, she's not redeemed because of that. And Failsafe is the knockoff of Doctor Strangelove while we're at it. But anyway, I have notes on voices. You saw me looking down at my phone when you came in for... No, yeah. Notes all the... I need notes 100%, because the thing is, I will start rambling, and then I will finish my ramble, and then I'll remember what I rambled about. So I literally have to have the notes of, this is probably what you're going to ramble about. And by the way, once you're done rambling, here's the next spot to go to. Because you're going to forget what the heck you said. So it has to pick up from here to sound like you're making sense and not just a loon. So that it flows. Notes are fine. Notes are fine. I don't care that people can notice that I'm reading it. Well, I remember one comment. Somebody said, why don't you have the notes in front of you so that your eyes aren't turning to the side to, so that it's obvious that you're reading. And I saw that and I kind of laughed. Because it's like, first of all, news anchors, best people to use that as an example, they have the teleprompter. So they're reading the news. They're reading what they're telling you. Do you know how far away that teleprompter is? Do you know how far away those cameras are? Because you got the camera and the teleprompter right underneath. You know how far away those are from the news anchors? There's like 10 feet minimum between news anchor and camera. And at that and same with like when they're giving awards like the Golden Globes and the Emmys, whatever, those cameras are, there's a teleprompter, those cameras are so far from the people reading it. And at that distance, you can't tell that the eyes are looking at the teleprompter and not the camera. It's such a, like, it's a minor thing at that distance. And again, they're good at what they do. They kind of know their script and whatever. So the notes are kind of, but they can read it directly and still be looking like they're looking at the camera. From this distance, from me to my webcam, 2 feet? 2 feet, give or take. There's no way I can put something in front of me and not look like I'm reading. I've tried. I've had the notes like literally in front, so I can't see my own little video thingy. I can't see me, which drives me nuts. Like, I need to make sure I don't look like I'm centered the whole time type thing, and even that I mess up even when I can see it. But I've had like my notes directly in front of me, and you can still see my eyes drop because I'm too close to the dang camera. I'm like, I'm not putting my camera, because first of all, I would need to borrow somebody's actual like DSLR, put it like 6 feet away, and figure that stuff out. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that work. No. If you can see me reading, you can see me reading. I don't care. Anyway, that was that ramble. Hi. Yeah, and see. Evan Star, I love it. I love it. Yeah, see, both Italian and Spanish. You could have thrown in oui, so the French. We'll just keep adding on languages. Watch Mandalorian if you ever watch anything Star Wars. I watched the first season. I started watching the second one, and then I can't remember, life got in the way and I stopped watching it, and then I lost my access to Disney Plus. So I've never finished Mandalorian. I was enjoying Mandalorian. I will say that. I was. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. That would be the horchata. But yeah, I just because I lost Disney Plus, I have not been able to go back. I need to sail the high seas and do that. I should really get a laptop or so I or anyone can edit on the go. The one thing I want to do, Sam, and I wish, one of these days I'll have the funds, because I have a drawing tablet, but it's one of the ones that you have to connect to the laptop to work, because it has a screen. Because I'm like, I'm not drawing on a black thing and staring at a screen and trying to figure out where the heck my pen's going. Like, I'm not, no. So mine has a screen. But the thing is, it's like this long. It's incredibly long. And it's just kind of like, I don't mind traveling with my laptop, but then I also have to travel with this thing. And it's like that thin. I'm like, no, I'm terrified of it breaking while I travel. So what I want to do is get an actual tablet so that I can just take my drawing. Again, I don't draw a lot, but at least it would give me something like, I need to draw a potato. At least I have something on the go with me if I'm stuck somewhere type thing. That's the biggest reason why it's like, oh, I have no time for potatoes, because I'm somewhere else and I can't, But my God, tablets are like $500. So it's like, I guess I'll wait for a couple birthdays and a couple Christmases and save up that money. I don't know. Let's have a go between a 20-minute video. No, Greg, stop doing that to Baby Yoda. Leave Baby Yoda alone. You can hate Baby Yoda all you want. Leave the little thing alone. I saw the video of them punching Baby Yoda and it broke me, okay? It's tiny and a baby. Leave it alone. Someone posted a piece of fan art about Demona finding Baby Yoda and her maternal instinct taking over to protect him. I saw that and shouted. No, I could see her punting it. 100%. I'll agree with you on that one. I could see her punting it. But leave Baby Yoda. Start with young Demona, Demona with Macbeth, Demona with Angelica, Demona when the clan woke up, and current Demona. Oh, goodness. I guess young Demona would be Demona up till 994. I'm assuming. Oh God, no. Moran, what are you doing? I find the whole villain not evil, just a misunderstood trope is done to death. I mean, they made Maleficent the misunderstood hero. I have to rewatch Maleficent but I know I did enjoy what they did with her. But also the fact that even in the animated movie, Maleficent did bad things because they literally like did wrong against her. It wasn't a thing of, oh, I'm evil for evil's sake. They literally did not invite her to the party, which was a huge faux pas, apparently in medieval times type thing. So for her, it's like, you literally like were cruel type thing. And that's why she did what she did. If I remember what I read correctly. If I was a techie and knew how to do this video stuff, do this stuff video and other techie stuff, I'd help. R goes on Discord. Yeah, R-rated goes on Discord. We keep that there. Like again, we've done the dirty talk here, but with innuendos. So like again, it's a fine thing to do, but innuendos. I say just wing it with Anubis. Anubis deserves respect, ma'am. I tried to tone it down in the right places, but my filter broke decades ago. What's a filter? I don't actually have a filter. I just have one that kind of shows up when children are around. Hold on, I'm slightly slow, but right after she saved Angela, she attempted to kill humanity with a virus. Why did we think she changed? I don't know. All this talk of camera placement reminds me of back when I had a literal studio in my backyard. I miss that studio. Where's that backyard? I'll take the studio. You can do different episodes showcasing each one of Oberon's children, Gargoyles versus Legend. That might be, oh, God. The amount of research. That's the only part that scares me. Because, again, it's one of the reasons why I've held off on the Anubis video. As much as I know about Anubis, part of my brain goes, yeah, but there's so much. First of all, you have to whittle it down. And second of all, don't you dare get anything wrong. Don't you dare. I get lucky with the gargoyle stuff because if I forget anything, there's one resource to go to. Technically two. There is one resource to go to. That's it. I don't have any problems. It's no, I go here. That's where I get my info and I'm good. To do a video on Anubis, there's literally like a billion sites. There's thousands of books. It's like, oh God, how do I not screw this up? Now, granted, I can go to the library and whatever, but it's like, what if I pick up the wrong book? Like my brain just goes, oh God, you can't screw this up. You cannot. So like even Oberon's children, okay, Puck, easy enough. Okay, now I have to not disrespect Shakespeare. Like, how do I? What? Echidna, Banshee, like they have so much history. And it's like, the last thing I want to do is, mess that up. It terrifies me. It literally terrifies me. It's like, oh God. Please no. Please no. That. Oh, bye, Sam. I missed that because I was rambling. Have a good night. I miss the potato. I know, Evan Star, I miss the potatoes too, but I'm working on something with the potatoes. I promise you. I'm working on something with the potatoes. I probably won't announce it for another, hold on, we're on June 20th right now. We're on June 20th. 1, 2, another like 3 weeks. 3 weeks probably. Because also there'd be a couple people. But yeah, there's something happening with the potatoes. I promise. You'll be happy. And hopefully I can get back to drawing them. Hopefully. Oh God, the amount of time. Potatoes are hard work. Potatoes are very hard work. Actual potatoes are less work. Actual potatoes are less work than my potatoes. I also want to see if I can, again, now that I won't have my tablet with me, because I cannot travel with that thing. Like I said, I would love an actual tablet. Or I can steal my friends at TFCon for the weekend. But I would love to be able to try and potato like other characters from other franchises, just for fun. Just for fun. But that requires time. That requires time. I have a laptop that folds over into a tablet. Gimme. See, that would be good. That I'm good with too. As long as I can draw on the screen, I don't care if it's a laptop. That then, again, you fold it and it turns into a tablet. That works for me too, because then I technically still have the laptop access for it type thing. And granted, it would mean traveling with, when I go to Ontario, it would mean traveling with 2 laptops because my editing software was not gained legally. So I'm not going to try and put it on another computer. I'd rather just travel with mine too. But yeah, no, that would be great. That would, again, best of both worlds. Cosmina, just throwing it out there. Recently finished a fan drawing of Broadway in a kind of noir detective style. Very cool. But the shadowing came out kind of muddy. If anyone sees it, let me know what you think. I will look for it later. But yeah, no, that sounds really cool. Somebody give me a live thing of the dang game. That's all I want. You claim live scores. I don't believe you. Don't believe you. But let's see. This one, I'm not betting. It says halftime 0-0. We'll see. Also, just quick thing. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Oh my goodness, you guys distracted me with Demona for like an hour. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Demona and baby. You want to blank kick the baby? Oh, bye, Greg. True, but Maleficent also calls herself the mistress of all evil. Which, do you blame her? She cool, though. She was one of the better written bad guys for that age. Because, yeah, she's evil, and then they eventually ended up giving her a backstory. But again, they offended her so badly in the movie itself that you can see that it's like, she would have left you alone had you just invited her to the party. That was it. That's all you had to do. So we wouldn't have had the movie in the first place. But yeah. Yes, respect the death god. Always respect the death god. I'll help with research. Heaven Star, you're a delight. Like I said, not only does Gargoyles have the best fans, I have the best eggs. I have the best eggs. Not yet posted as I'm working on some finishing touches, but it'll be on my DeviantArt. Okay. A DeviantArt, FB, and Insta, and Patreon too. Woo! Everywhere. See, that's the way you gotta do it. Post it everywhere. But Puck has many faces, and not all are nice. My birthday is Tuesday. Can I get a special edition potato? LOL. Just kidding. We will take that to the Discords, Evan Star. We will take that to the Discords. Let's see. My time is tight, unfortunately, because again, I'm literally leaving in 2 weeks for Ontario, which means actually should have made that announcement at the top of the thing. Next week is the last live for now, and I don't know if I'll be able to figure out if I can do a live from my parents' house. I don't know. So currently, the 27th, next Saturday, is going to be the last live while I'm out in Ontario. I will see what I can do about doing one like right after TFCon, because at least I'm in a hotel room type thing, and Roomy will be, who knows. The audio quality will probably be terrible. I'm not lugging this. This thing was like 10 pounds. No word of a lie. It's heavy. So I'm not carting that thing around. It was bad enough trying to get it out here. But yeah, I will always keep you guys updated, but so far next Saturday is the last live until I get back. You're right, I was being disrespectful to Anubis. Why not make a video on the Gargoyles Anubis and compare the way he is portrayed to outside sources? No, that's exactly what I wanted to do, Lindsay, just do a comparison. My fear again is, despite knowing so much about Anubis and all that stuff, it's like, am I going to get all the info on real life Anubis correct? The last thing I want to do is I am anal retentive, best way to put it, about getting information correct. You know, this is why I hated tests going through school. It's like, no, I can get you the right answer. I know where to find it. Stop docking me points because I can't remember everything. I should have the ability to crack open a book and be like, look, I can find you the info. I understand what you're telling me. I just can't remember 100% of it. So yeah, it's like, at least here I have the ability of crack open a book, find 20 different websites, fine. I can find the info. It's because so many people put their own interpretations on it. And again, this is an entity 3,000 years in the making. It's like, who has it the most accurate so that I can, you know, lay down the info correctly? Because the last thing I want to do is give out incorrect information. I literally, the amount of times I go through my videos after I'm done editing just to make my last one on Brooklyn, I had to double check something that I had said that I didn't put a note in. It was just off the top of my head, one of my rambling. And I'm like, wait, did I screw up on that? Rewatched, whatever, went and looked for info. Oh, okay, no, I'm correct, and could leave the video alone. I've done it where it's like, oh wait, I got this bit wrong. Go back to the video and remove that part. Because the last thing I want to do is give incorrect information. This should be the place where, on top of Voices from the Eyrie, that podcast and this channel should be the places where people can go. And yeah, it's going to be Gargoyles, but all the information's correct. I don't want to give incorrect info. Last thing I want to do. Losing my voice. Oh, thank you for digging the Gargoyles art that high school me. I should dig mine out. I should dig mine out. It's bad. It's bad, but I should dig it out anyway. Demona strikes. Film at 11. I should draw a new version of the crossover drawing. Do it. Do it. Pack Rat's here. Hello. All the June babies. Eggs will bug you on Discord. Yes, you will. I love my eggies. I love my eggies. So many eggs. I don't think anyone has the right answers about Anubis. Probably no one person has, even back in the day. You do the best you can, and if possible, note the range of error. Yeah, no, Moranju, yeah, and Lindsay, yeah, you're correct. It's just, it bugs me. It bugs me. The possibility of getting something wrong bugs me. I can't help it. I'm not a perfectionist. I'm really not. But I like having all my info correct. It's just one of those things of, I guess it's because I like debating sort of thing. Since I started doing it in high school, it's like, oh, this is actually fun. So I like being able to go, look, you can try and tell me this, this, and this, but this is all the accurate information. Like, you literally can't prove me wrong. That sort of, I'm weird. I've said this before. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's what it is. But yeah, I am looking, hopefully, for the possibility of doing a live while I'm gone. I did find a lapel mic. I'm waiting to see if it goes on sale because Amazon Prime is literally around the corner. Or I can try and convince my mother, hey, make this one of my birthday gifts or something. I don't know. But I'm seeing if it drops in price. Because for what it is, even 30 bucks is too expensive. So I'm waiting to see if it drops. I've got a thing on it. So, fingies crossed. Fingies crossed. I know how you feel. It's one thing if I don't know something, but I want to know that if I tell someone something, that it's accurate. Yeah, that's literally all it is. The last thing, I feel terrible if I tell somebody something and I find out later that it was wrong. I will go back to that person and be like, hey, by the way, I was actually wrong. This was the correct thing. I go down rabbit holes and it's just a thing of, I find out stuff and I try and remember as everything I can. And then, but yeah, it's just, I want to get it right. The last thing I want is, and again, I just realized if I get it wrong, the amount of people that will come in and correct me. Even if I could purposely get something wrong, and the amount of the internet that would come at me and tell me that I'm wrong. Maybe I should do that. That's how I get the channel to blow up in popularity. Get something wrong. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. That would be terrible of me. No. No, I will do, again, I will try to be as accurate as possible. And, excuse me. I will always just try to be accurate as possible. And then if I happen to get something wrong, and just be like, by the way, essentially be like, this is where I got my info. Go take it up with them. That might be actually what I do. Oh yes, actually, but on the amount of people, literally, rage bait. Rage bait is the best way to get popular. It's crazy. It's crazy how well it works. I'm like, I can't do that. It feels wrong to purposely bait people, and just like, no, I don't want to, like, no, it's deceitful. Terrible of you, but remarkably effective, speaking of turning. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's how a lot of people get interactions, engagement. Yeah. Yeah. The eggs will protect you. I have the best eggs. I have the best eggs. I have the best eggs. It's beautiful. But yeah, just to do stuff for the sake of engagement, no, I'd rather be like, here's the accurate info, here's the updated news, here's this, here's that. Like, that I'll do, but I don't want to do it wrong. Which, by the way, did you all see the live that Mondo did showing off Goliath? I was going to add the pictures before going live, and then got a phone call from my mother. I'm like, oh God, I have to help her. And I have like 10 minutes left. This isn't going to work. I have no time to do anything. So I messed up on getting everything ready to go. But I hope people saw it. And if they did not... Oh, I got something in my eye. No. No. Oh God. No. Okay. So... luckily I had all the pictures ready to go. I just did not have the time to actually upload them into here. So, because we got full on, like, Goliath. Like, it's crazy how big. And wait, add new source. Go away. So, like, I took screenshots as well as I could, so of course they're not the greatest. But the size of these things, it's crazy. Just like, I want one. I'm never gonna get my hands on one because, yeah, it's too expensive. It's too expensive. So all of you, go tell Mondo that they should send me one. Just for review purposes. I don't have to keep it. Legit. I've said this before and I really don't... Like, do I want one? Yes. I obviously want to own. I obviously want to own this dang thing. Like, the size of the... I need to go show you guys the size of the box. It's crazy. Where's my picture? Where's my picture? Just even the box size is insane. Like, what the heck? What the heck? And then even better, hold on a second. They did give us, yeah, nice close-up of the faces that he comes with. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Where is it? Where did the picture go? Like, they did good work. That, for one thing, yay, multiple faces. It's like, he's smiling. We actually got the Goliath. Like, it's so pretty. So pretty. But this one, for anyone who else, who managed to have, another one of their figures, because they actually did a different size comparison. Like, dang. Like, they're huge. And again, I want one so badly. Especially because you know they're gonna do a Demona and go down the line and stuff like that. But oh my goodness. Again, everyone, tell Mondo to send me one. I'm gonna email them again Monday morning. Send me one. I will review it and send it back. I just want to review it. Bronx has lovely head articulation. The amount of articulation on Goliath for something that they call like a statue. Do they call the amount of articulation? Now, granted, it's not to the like NECA level, but it's pretty dang close. I'm like, this is supposed to be like it's not an action figure, it's a statue. And there's so much articulation. It's crazy. They did beautiful work, and I just want to review it. I want to get my hands on it. I need to touch the Goliath. I need to touch the Goliath, and I need to fiddle. I want to do it. I want to. You have to stick with Old Kingdom or New Kingdom when it comes to Anubis, because he is the underworld. He is the underworld rule in Old Kingdom and a guide in the New Kingdom. Very true, Zero. Very true. Also, hello. I failed to see the Mondo live event because I was working the overnight shift. I don't remember why I missed it. More than something was going on. Guaranteed, I just wasn't home. I can't do Mondo's pricing yet. You're not the only one. You know, as I've said, I would do Mondo's pricing, but man, I do not have the space. I will hang him from the ceiling. I don't care. Right, I want the Bronx. Mondo sculptors are awesome. Way out of my price range in collecting scale, so my wallet is fairly... Yeah, wallet safe. But yeah, I will give 100% kudos to Mondo sculptors. I like how they pointed out, it's like, the more simple a figure looks, the more difficult it is to sculpt it. I'm like, yeah, I can understand that. I 100% understand how that works. I noticed Bumblebee is missing again. Yeah, Bumblebee, he took 3 dives before I went, literally in the 20 minutes before I hit the, you know, the opening page. He took a dive 3 times, twice onto the floor. That's like a 4-foot drop. So I decided, look, you're just gonna sit on the desk today, because clearly you don't want to be seen. I don't know what the hell's going on. Bumblebee just does not want to be seen today. I could probably just print stuff like that. Hey, Ghostmax, I challenge. Do it, do it. But yeah, they did just amazing work. My 12-year-old will go crazy for that Sub-Zero, right? The faces are awesome, but that presentation is horrifying. I didn't even... You know what? Not wrong. See, that's a smile for Elisa. Exactly. Looks like his foot grew too many faces and is walking on his own head. Not wrong. Not wrong. Oh, but yeah. Please, Mondo. Please. Oh. Goliath is a big boy. Very big boy. They also compared him with their Batman figure and the height difference. Because Xanatos, it would be the similar thing, which they were talking Xanatos and saying, you know, that, you know, Xanatos is 6 foot tall and Goliath towers over him. It's like, oh, they already have a Xanatos in the works, probably. They may already have Xanatos in the works on some level. So they're already probably... The paint job on the face is nice too. Like, yeah, it's just, and I love the shadows and everything that they did to just give it that extra oomph to the figure itself. Like, it's very pretty. Like, I don't know, can't really see it on that one. But yeah, you can kind of see the shadow there on Goliath's ribs and everything, and you can see it on Bronx's neck. That they just put the shadows as they would be kind of on the show too, and it's just that little touch of something, that little bit of something. Yeah, you can see it more on his chest in this picture, on his boobas. But yeah, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. Splargy Goobert would say he needs kisses. We are missing the insanity of Splargy Goobert. Oh. No lie, I've been looking for Gargoyles files for printing. I found a good one of the Phoenix Gate. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I did print the Eerie a while back. My gosh, you guys are doing all the cool stuff. I do want a 3D printer. I just have no idea what I'm doing. I haven't found a decent Eye of Odin yet. I've seen Gargoyle miniatures for gaming. No way, that's so cool. Somebody I saw had posted one. They didn't print it. It was but the files for Katana, and she looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. Cell shading. Thank you, Ghost Max. Cell shading. That's the phrase I was looking for. Not a big fan of cell shading off figures. I can go either way, depending on how it's done. It looks good on Goliath, so I won't knock it. I won't knock it. Oh, it's more of a I need to see it in person. Hence why Mondo should send me one to review. Mostly I need to see it in person because it's just, it hits different. It hits different. I just Googled Anubis. Yes, we, Kaija, and see we need Anubis episode. Evanstar, what are you doing to me? Desi, can you make a 3D print channel for Discord? Then we can share files. Done. Ski. Dunsky Dunsky. Where did I put my Discord channel? Where'd it go? There it is. Do 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 do. Do do. Boop. Dunsky. All ready to go. See, my members and my patrons, you ask, and as long as it's within my powers, I have no problem, because I have the best eggies. Random question: has anyone heard about Gargoyles: The Classic Years full volume comic? I ordered mine on back order, and it was supposed to be out this month. Any thoughts? I have no idea. I didn't order mine through, like, I think it's through Amazon or whatever. Mine was part of the Kickstarter. I just know it showed up at my friend's house finally, and I'm finally getting my hands on it. She got it months ago, and I've been sitting here going, just counting down the days till I can finally get my hands on it. Finally counting down, finally gonna get my hands to 3 more weeks. 3 more weeks. Oh yeah, hardcover or paperback. I am looking forward to seeing if there's any mess ups on the Classic Years ones, and hopefully there's nothing wrong with it. I was supposed to get mine this month also and have heard nothing. I will reach out again over the next couple days. Fun! This works really well for, I won't say an appetite suppressant, but at least keeping the hunger away temporarily, because I haven't felt as hungry since drinking this. It's very good. It's very good. It's the same with my coffee because it's soy milk and all the protein and stuff. Very good for that. Very, very good for that. All right, we talked Mondo. Quick thing, because I know I got some Transformers fans in here. I'm not the only one. But I was alerted. I know I have, the thing is, most of y'all are American, but I know I got a couple Canadian viewers. I got some of my Canucks in here. I still have to, I'm going to post up that meme at the end of the thing. But these have been showing up at Dollaramas in Canada. We never got these in Canada. We got Series 1 and then that was it. So if you like collecting the little Botbots, $2, which is fun. I've heard stories already of people ripping open the boxes and taking what's inside. I've also heard that they do 1 case per store. So this was a case of 24. And of course, people are clearing the shelves because if you take all 24, you have 1 of each figure. You have the entire case. So I was lucky enough that someone had torn into this, and I'm guessing I don't know what happened. Somebody only walked away with 23. This one was like sitting behind a couple things on the shelf below the pegs, and it was like that's how it was when I bought it. And I'm like, oh god, you know, somebody stole it. I quickly looked and it still had the little figure inside. I'm like, oh, okay. Yay. I at least managed to get my hands on one of them for $2. And they're the teeniest, tiniest little things, and they're so cute. I love it. At least I got my hands on one Botbot. I got a Botbot. His name is Crickets, and he's a cricket. He's very cute. It's adorable. I love it. And people stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Like, it's Dollarama, it's a corporation. I don't actually care that you're stealing from Dollarama, whatever, but this is kind of gross. Like, you know somebody's gonna show up to the Dollarama, find the boxes, get excited that they're actually gonna get their hands on the Botbots, and then you've left them this. Stop it. It's gross. Like, they're $2. Stop it. Just stop it. Ugh. Because these are cute little things. We all want them. They're adorable. And whatever. Let's stop it. Stop it, stop it. Ugh. That's my little rant. That's my little angry rant. Although I will say, because I looked at the figures that are available, which there's a lot, I want him. Is my camera actually gonna... Oh, it did it. Oh, for a second. There we go. His name is So Humorous. And Heat a Bone. I need that one in my life. I need that one in my life. Granted, apparently it doesn't come in these blind boxes, so... And I'm not gonna try and hunt down... People have been going crazy for these. So unfortunately he doesn't come. He comes in another pack. Again, never made it to Canada, so I probably will never get my hands on one. I'll have to search eBay. But I'm like, I want it. It's a bone and his name is So Humorous. I need it. Oh, I got the digital version of Clan Building and I saw the errors with the bubbles. Drove me nuts. Yes. No. Horchata is decently filling, so it does help with hunger a bit. Okay, good to know. Again, this is my second time drinking it. It's addicting. It's addicting. Why was something so addicting and essentially really good for you? Because it's rice and cinnamon and anise. What? Can you add a folklore? You mean folklore? Section. We can add different things we find to help. Aw, you guys are sweet. I'll add it. You guys literally don't have to do it though. I'll add it for you guys because again, it's requested. It's there, but you guys don't. You legit don't have to. And the Richard J. See, adorbs. He's adorable. And the Richard J. Daly Library at the University of Illinois, Chicago claims to have copies available to borrow. What? That's as bad as people who buy figures, switch out for an older figure, and return the reclosed packaging. I hate people who do that. I despise people that do that. That is the worst. Again, I don't care about the stealing from the corporation, whatever. That's whatever. But you know, you absolutely 100% know that some parent, some grandparent, some aunt, some whatever is going to go to the store looking for that figure, not really know what they're looking for. They just like, oh, I know the kid likes Megatron. I know the kid likes Optimus Prime is a little bit harder. But still, like, they'll find the Optimus box. They'll find the Megatron box. And granted, there will be an Optimus or a Megatron in their respective box, but it's the wrong version of the toy. And that kid will recognize the fact that they've been given the wrong one. And it's just, why? Why are you hurting kids like this? Stop it. Just so I know people want to collect. Sell the old figure and use that money to go buy a new one. That's how everyone's been doing it. Stop ripping off the kids. Stop ripping off the kids. Cinnamon is supposed to help control blood sugar. Really? Huh. Good to know. Good to know. I have no problems with my blood sugar. It's just very cool to know. But yeah. I'm just happy I managed to get one. Because, yeah, people are just clearing off when it's one case per store, yeah, they're just gonna clear out the entire peg, or 2 pegs. As I saw in my store, it was 2 pegs worth of figures. And again, it's, you found them, you grabbed them, by all means. It's not, I don't really consider it, you know, like, well, I don't consider clearing off the shelves if it's, hey, I get every single character by just taking one of each box. If they had 2 cases per store, then it's a different thing. Then I would say, yeah, you're clearing off the shelves to scalp, because why do you need 2 of each? You know, that sort of thing. But yeah, his chest won't close. His chest won't close. Oh, there we go. There we go. And then his little weapon becomes his tail. And then he's a cricket. They're cute little, just one-off little thingies. I have a couple somewhere. I don't even know where my other Botbots went. One's, I think, like a unicorn or something. It's adorable, and it was pink, so I... But yeah, they're just cute little things. Little adorable. I don't know why they didn't give him an antenna, though. Once his head turned... No, that's the way his head fits. Cute little thing. Wait, did I get the head right? I know they're just opening and whatever. They are the simplest little thing. Yeah, no, I got it right. That's a lot more detail in the... Huh. Why do you have antenna in your transformed mode? Interesting, interesting. I'll look it up later. I will look it up later. His little weapon's not sticking in his butt. There we go. I fixed it. I fixed his butt. We have half an hour left. Oh my, guys, that... How quickly that went. How quickly that hour and a half already went. All right, what we're gonna do for the last half hour, because I ran out of stuff. And as much as I want to eat guava paste, I'm not gonna... Granted, at least it's a soft food. You won't hear me chew it. But I'm not gonna eat on a live. So one thing I won't do. That I won't do. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and convince my mom to we actually make it at home type thing. Because I don't think the housemates are going to like this. It's too much cinnamon, which I like cinnamon. If you guys... I have an awesome recipe for a smoothie. And I wish I could remember the measurements of everything right now, and I'm blanking on it. But if you... It's like 1 banana, half a cup of blueberries, which I always add more. And then like a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, which I always add more. And I use soy milk. You're supposed to put like almond butter, but almond butter is expensive, and I like it fine, but it's expensive, so I leave it out. But if you add the almond butter, it helps. Mix that all up. It tastes like a blueberry muffin. Oh yeah, a cup of whatever milk. Legit tastes like a blueberry muffin. It's so good. Dear Mondo, my hatch day is next month. Hook a brother up. See? 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 This is what we need to do. Speaking of cinnamon, be careful not to inhale it. You'll burn. Pack rat. Why? I'm sorry. My brain's just going, in what instance am I gonna be that close to the container where I accidentally snort it? Pack rat, what have you done? What have you been doing? Oh, it's so good. I highly recommend horchata. 100%. And if you want a recipe for it, granted, it's going to make a dang big batch. I don't remember the guy who initially did the recipe. I think his name is Jose. I know that's so stereotypical, but I legit think his name is Jose. But Liam followed his recipe. Liam Layton followed his recipe. So, like, you go find Liam's video on it or anything. But yeah, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. So good. All right, we got half an hour. We got half an hour left only. Like what? Is it actually update? Oh, it is actually updating. Oh, cool. That's all I asked for. That's all I asked. Okay, now I gotta go find the meme. Because it was hilarious. I know you guys don't care about soccer, but I freaking love it. And it made me laugh. I loved it so much. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I have too many memes. No! Oh, did I lose it? Guys, I lost the meme. I lost the meme. I'm so mad. And it's so funny. Come on. Come on. Oh, I lost it. Now I gotta check my Discord. Gotta check. There it is. I found it on Discord. Good enough. Good enough. I'll take it. Because it's good for a laugh. Learned that fact a few years ago, not through personal experience, thankfully. Okay, good to know. My lungs are already... That sucks. How about mentioning fave original characters from fanfics? Or does anyone have one they made? My weird adult mind is always wanting to make up ones, and not just gargoyles, but often gargoyles themed. I don't think about fanfic all that often. That's my only thing. I have, I think, about 5 or 6 OCs, and of course I love them all, or they'd have been exterminated before they crossed from fingers to keyboard. Or Morand, you create them just to kill them off. There's that option too. And pretty much all human. Oh, I'm surrounded by soccer fans at work. The games are playing on multiple TVs throughout the office. I mean, literally, if it's a weekend, I steal my roommate's laptop and I connect it to the TV, and there's soccer on all day. I'll mute it between the games, but literally one game will start, 2 hours later it's done, there's an hour in between, the next game will start. 2 hours, legit. And they don't mind. But yeah, this was just too funny, so. New source. I gotta chuckle. I chuckled, so you guys get to just, you know, enjoy. But yes. You don't have to get it. The meme is still funny without. But yeah. I burst out laughing at this one. And just to give a quick explanation, Messi plays for Argentina, David plays for Canada. They both got hat tricks in the last game each, and Ronaldo did diddly squat. So yeah, and Ronaldo plays for Portugal. So yeah. Had to. It was there. Had to. Is someone trying to bring back the cinnamon challenge? I am so glad I know it's been around for years. It just never came across me at an age where I would attempt it. So I'm Funnily enough, there's a TV on the wall directly in front of my desk. I've come across many OC challenge / create vids on YubTub, and now I have too many I want to work on. I'm still working on my Gargoyles background. One project at a time, Cosmina. You will burn yourself out one project at a time. Don't want you hurting yourself. One project at a time. But yes, all right. We got 20 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Hold on a second. Oh, look, someone else is being a jerk to me. What is going, like... I don't get it. But it's okay. Let people be mean. Doesn't hurt me. Fun. If you let them bring them down, they win. Why isn't this giving me notifications? Tabby, is great that you subscribed. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, my mini feed does not like me. I don't know. Grew up. There it is. There's the but I don't know why it doesn't pop up on my screen anymore. I really need to go into Streamlabs and fix that because I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing. Do I want to? Oh, at least it opened up a new window. Okay. I grew up watching Gargoyles on Jet. Oh my gosh, Jetix. I remember Jetix. I was too. I think I was too old when they started Jetix, I believe. I know I was older when I finally came across it, but I don't. Yeah, I don't remember what age I was. Okay, so do I have... Oh, I think I turned off the subscriber one. That's why. Let's fix that. There we go. Oh, it's because I didn't change... you know what? It's just going to be extra heart-eyed Goliath for Truck. That's all. So if you're watching and you have not subscribed and you want to bother Truck, hit the subscribe button. I don't know if it'll work this stream, but it's a good way to test out if the subscription notification will work. And the subscribe button is right there, so it literally costs you nothing. It's just a little ding. But I mostly want to see if it works. If turning it on now will make it work, or I have to wait until the next live. Please don't do challenges. They're stupid and you can get seriously hurt. I missed out on all of them growing up, and I'm kind of thankful that I did, because some of them were just, yeah. At least ours were like... Yeah, you can still get hurt from them, but they were, you know, tame in comparison to what they're trying to get kids to do now. Yeah, I'm trying to finish a quick vid about my fave LGBTQ plus characters before the month is out, or a quick overview of my OC's backstory. Just some... Ooh, very cool. But yes. So apparently I had accidentally turned off the subscriber notification, which I don't know if... Because I have Bronx Heart-Eyed. No, what happened? What'd I touch? Okay, there it is. Okay, so there's a subscriber. Members also get the heart-eyed emoji. Super Chat gets Bronx. Okay. I don't think I have anything for supers and super stickers. I don't even know what super stickers are. What that mean? I had the Demona. I don't remember what Demona... Where did my Demona go? Oh, guys, I'm missing the Demona. I'm supposed to have a Demona one. Now I'll fix it later. I will fix that later. What did Evan Star mention? What did I miss? And who was she and what stories was she in? What did I miss? What did I miss? I don't know what I missed. I'm on the live chat. Oh, what did... How dare. In high school back in 2017, it was the Reaper Pepper Chat. See, they just got worse. They just got worse as we got older, really. Just got worse, but it is what it is. Ooh, no, no, no. I avoid all the spicy. Avoid all the spicy. That's going to be a 0-0 game, isn't it? Ooh, all right. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Shall we do... I don't know what we should do, because I ran out of news. I ran out of stories. I don't know what else. Other... There was a comment that posted and then got pulled down, so you did not miss much. Okay, good. I just... When I ramble, I don't look at the chat. Like, I try to look at you guys when I talk, as much as my eyes dart around all over the place, but I do try to look at the webcam. Most of the time I look at my own screen. It's like, that's not where they are, doofus. They're there. But but yeah, so like I try to look at you guys and that, so I'll miss a bunch of stuff, and then if something gets posted and then gets taken down either because YubTub didn't allow it or the person took it down or whatever, like I'll miss it. And now that I properly have it on live chat, the last thing I want to do is like I was worried, like, oh gosh, am I still missing stuff? Because I usually accidentally had it on top chat, which thankfully I remember today. To put it, you know, properly. But yeah. Fanfic by Tara Oshia. Rowena. That name sounds familiar, Evanstar. That name sounds so familiar. I'm wondering if... Yeah, chat is being kind of weird right now. I had to refresh to see new chats a few times. See, that's... Okay, so it's not just me. It's not just me. Good to know. Good to... Because that's the worst part. When it's like something's going on and it's only broken on your end for some reason. But no, it's broken for everybody. Yay, it's broken for everybody. Huzzah! No one's being left out. We're all dealing with it. Gargoyle history not from the show. I'll have to look her. Yeah, Tara O'Shea Rowena. That sounds so familiar. Tara. I'm not trusting myself to try and copy paste. O'Shea. Yeah. Rowena. I probably screwed up something in the. No, I got that. No, I don't care if the people on Facebook. I love it when it does that. Oh god, yeah, no, this is... Nope, gonna... Let's see. That didn't quite work out. Have to look it up later. Morand, I haven't come up with any gargoyle OCs and don't entirely plan to. I haven't come up with a good story reason for one. I mean, yeah, it's the story kind of tells you who's going to be in it, right? You don't just create characters and then create the story around. No, but you can go in that direction too, I guess. But the character has to compel you for everything else. And if the world that you've created doesn't require a gargoyle OC, or a gargoyle OC hasn't gone, hey, by the way, I know you're working on this world, but it'd be really cool to put me in this world, then if you don't have one, you don't have one. That's it. By the way, happy summer solstice. I think today's the longest. Oh, no, wait. Is it today or tomorrow? Isn't solstice tomorrow? What? I don't keep up with anything. No, it's tomorrow. Ooh, I thought it was like, no, it's got to be the 21st. Tomorrow is the longest day of the year. Well, I mean, two of my, again, mostly human OCs snuck into one story and wound up getting a story developed around them. See, that's... People don't get it when I've said, and the little bit of writing I've dabbled in, they've told me, you tell your characters what to do. And it's like, no. My characters tell me what they want to do. And there have been times, and I hope I'm not the... It's like you're writing something, the characters are, you know, fine, they're flowing, everything's good. You're like, oh, this would be a great thing to add in. And the characters literally go, no. I can't be the only one. But literally, like, no, my characters tell me what they want to do. If they don't want to do something, my brain will just go, no, you don't get stories for this. You don't get to write anything. Because you control your characters. No, I don't. They control me. If it doesn't make sense, literally it won't work. I cannot write it. It's 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I guess, but one's a mook. Mook is a word I have not heard in forever. That's just not a word you hear. It's certain words. It's like, oh, it's nice. I haven't heard, depending on the word. Depending on I don't want to be like, hey, I haven't heard this word in 20 years and oh dear, it's a bad word. No. See? Moran gets it. Moran gets my pain. Moran gets my pain. Because no, it's the reason why the characters exist is because essentially they've willed themselves into existence in your head. And if you try to write something that it'll be true to them, but it's a thing of, no, this isn't the time to reveal that, or this isn't the time to do that, then you literally can't write it because the characters just won't let you do it. And then it works better on down the road anyway. My OC is a fae named Amara. I like the name Amara. Also because I probably rolling the R. Yeah, I like rolling my R's too. The amount of words I roll my R's and I'm not supposed to, and at this point I just don't care anymore. If it sounds slightly, you know, not English, I roll my R. It's just the way it works. Creating a character, then participating in a story is exactly how D&D works. I have done, like, I think 3 times I've played D&D. That's it. But it's different. D&D is on the spot. D&D is on the spot. I'm very bad at on the spot. You guys have seen me live. I'm very bad at on the spot. I have no notes for this. Live is just live. I just, boom. You get random me. But yeah, no, I like D&D. I don't like the on the spotness of it. That's the part I don't. Like when the dungeon master or whatever throws something at you, that's different. But it's just like, I don't know what to do because it's on the spot. And I need time to think about this. You don't got time. Just do it. Yeah, one can get interesting ideas we really want to use in our stories, but they won't work in certain ways or with certain characters. So set aside for now and come back to later or let it go. The amount of times that I would write something and then it's just like, it's just this little snippet of a scene. Put it aside. And next day, again, it's a snippet of a scene 5 years down the road from the previous scene. Okay, write it, put it aside. Next day, another snippet. And then at the end of like a month, you have 50 scenes written and they're only snippets. And you're like, how do I create anything from this? It's just random. It's random nonsense. It looks good, but it's random. I was talking about Enki, Sigmund, and Dio the Mook for anyone who has read them, just for the record. I get it, but I have a great group to play with that really helps with yeah, no, D&D is one of those things of if you don't have a good group, you don't have a good game. I had a good group. It's just scheduling, stuff like that. So it happened so rarely and everything. And then I moved out here and then we were going to do it virtually. And then somehow that messed up. And then COVID. And so that's why we were doing, it was a disaster at the end of the day. My friend's kid is trying to get me to play D&D. He saw my office, all my gargoyle stuff, and my OC art, all commissioned. He told that I needed to be playing. I mean, yeah, you at least need to try. It's one of those things of give it a try, see how, give it a couple of, you know, my brain's just going on the word. Sessions, there we go. Give it a couple sessions, see how you enjoy it, and go from there. If you don't like it, you don't like it, you know. I've come up with too many D&D characters. It's why I get too many ideas and want to use it to improve my writing. It's a way to help. Yeah, it's a way to help. Been playing role-playing games since I was 14 and I'm 47. Good on you, Lindsay. Dang. Go, Lindsay. Go, Lindsay. Scheduling is the greatest enemy of party games. Yep. Whether it's in person or virtually, you know, playing games on the computer. Nope. What did I drop? What did I drop? Nothing. Nothing. Just shifted. Okay. I've been looking for ways to solo play. Ginny D helps a little. The sword fighting group I'm in almost treats D&D as a prerequisite for joining. Nice. I want a sword fight. I want to learn how to sword. I don't even know if that kind of stuff exists in Calgary. Calgary's so dang boring. Calgary's so... In Ontario, I could find a class for like anything. And now I'm out here and like no one does anything. It's just like, how do you people like, do you people not have hobbies out here? Why you all so dull? Why does nothing, granted, it's a small city. And my comparison is to Toronto. It's not the same. But it's like, I never ventured into Toronto and I still got to do a bunch of stuff. Why does Calgary have nothing? Why is Calgary boring? Splargy Goobert! We have a Splargy Goobert! Oh my gosh! At the very end of the live, we finally got a Splargy Goobert! Where has you been? Where have you been? Where has the Splargy Goobert been? I bet there's a group in Calgary. Can't vouch for the quality if there is. There's absolutely one in Vancouver. Yes. Yeah, it's also like, then there's the thing of, okay, yeah, there's a group. How's the group of people? Like, the smaller the city, the fewer groups, and sometimes you can join the wrong group, you know? Just sometimes, and yeah, just makes it harder to do certain things. Plot twist. All hail our Queen of Chaos. Is there a way for me to rename Splargy Goobert either here or in the Discord? Can I give her that name? I was doing Father's Day stuff with the in-laws and it ran longer than expected. No. If you gotta do Father's Day stuff with the family, you gotta do Father's Day stuff. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, you're finally here. That's what matters. Splargy Goobert is here for the last like 3 minutes of the live. It is what it is. Nothing really we can do about that. I had to be troublemaking egg today. You weren't really a troublemaker, Evan Star. Like you kind of slacked. There was no insanity, at least not to Splargy Goobert levels. Like. Splargy Goobert, you need to teach Evanstar your ways so that when you're not here, Evanstar can, you know, just step right into the role and be insanity. We need that. Because, yeah, Splargy Goobert's got big chaos shoes to fill. Very large chaos shoes to fill. No one really comes close to Splargy Goobert. No one. It's just not the same. And now I have to, you know, go harass Logan because he didn't show up. Apparently he had better things to do than show up to the live. Like, what is this nonsense? At least Splargy Goobert showed up. Demona episodes. Okay, yes, you were a little bit chaos with the Demona episodes. Just like Hexadecimal. Oh my goodness. I need to rewatch that show. I need to rewatch that show. It's been forever. It's been forever. I need to rewatch that show. Just drink a lot of coffee and be very mentally unstable. Oh my goodness. Splargy Goobert, stop promoting that. Stop it. We don't caffeine is a very, very dangerous drug. Don't do it. Don't do it. Speaking of which, I won't be here next week because I will be at a con in Vegas. No, Cons of Summer Dreams. No, you're not going to be here for the last live before I go? No, Cons of Summer Dreams. No, you got to be here for the last one I do before I go. Oh, I'm wounded. 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 No. Stupid Las Vegas. Las Vegas is stealing my Cons of Summer Dreams. Here. By the way, can you rub it all in the faces of the Las Vegas Knights fans that they lost the Stanley Cup? Can you do that for me while you're there? That's all I ask. I don't need anything else from Las Vegas. Already mentally unstable. Need more coffee next time. Doesn't have to be coffee, Evan Star. You can get caffeine from Pop. You can get those are the only two things I know. Tea, Monster energy drinks, or just energy drinks in general. Plenty of caffeine and all. All right, before the insanity ramps up way too much and we go cray cray with all of it, we done. the live is done for this week. So yes, next week is the last live before I go on my trip. Again, I will figure stuff out. It's mostly I have to get there and see how I can run things. It's just, I was pleased to see the Jays get beat by the Cubs 16-2. Get out. Get out. How dare you? Those are my Jays. Chew raw coffee beans. But yeah, next week is the last live before I vanish for quite a while. Videos will still be coming. Fingers crossed. I need time to record. Anyway, but yes, next week is the last live before I skedaddle to Ontario, and then I will figure out how or if I can do lives while I'm out there. But in the meantime, guys, enjoy tomorrow as it is the longest day of the year, and then our days get shorter from there. Enjoy your weekends. Enjoy any of your time off. Don't kill yourselves at work unless you earn really stupid good money. And tell Mondo to send me a Goliath to review. And with that, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another, be the good that you want to see in the world, and I will see you all next week. And until then, bye. Stop it, Sparky Goober. Stop it.